When Alice looked up, she saw Max standing on the balcony railing, trying to hang a newly built birdhouse on a tree. Meanwhile, his mother Celine was inside doing housework, completely unaware her son was about to fall. By the time Alice rushed into Celine's home and made it to the balcony, Max was already gone.
Max! Oh.
Celine arrived moments later, finding only Alice standing there. Later, Alice and her husband visited Celine's home, but her husband refused to let her open the door. Alice could only watch through the window as her friend cried inside. One day, Alice saw Celine and Theo together. Worried, Alice quickly called her son over. After giving Celine a comforting hug, Theo went home. On the day of Theo's school celebration, Celine finally opened up to Alice. That evening, Alice's family brought gifts to visit her. But as soon as they walked in, the atmosphere felt heavy. Celine forced a smile the entire time, and her husband never showed up.
Will you have another baby?
No, darling.
Why not?
I can't.
Theo's innocent question hit a nerve. Celine had lost her uterus during childbirth and couldn't have more children. After losing Max, she knew she would never be a mother again. But one day, Celine seemed in better spirits and invited Theo over. Still, Alice couldn't shake her unease. While cleaning the yard, she looked up and saw Theo standing alone on Celine's balcony. Panic set in, she feared history might repeat itself. She screamed Theo's name and rushed to Celine's house.
Alice, what's wrong?
What's wrong? You leave my son on that balcony?
No, I didn't. I was right here.
Later, when both families gathered again, Alice became even more guarded. She didn't let Theo touch anything. Celine didn't seem to mind and told Theo to help himself to something from the kitchen. Moments later, Theo cried out for help. He had gone into anaphylactic shock after eating a peanut cookie. Alice and her husband rushed him to the hospital. Alice became convinced Celine had done it on purpose. The next day, while Celine was out, Alice sneaked into her basement. Just as she was about to leave, she heard the front door open. Celine had returned for something and noticed the spare key was missing from the table.
What are you doing in my house, Alice?
Alice confessed everything.
What's wrong with you? I just lost my son, my only child, and you're sneaking around my house accusing me of being some kind of monster. I'm a monster.
Furious, Celine grabbed the key and threw Alice out. The days that followed were tense. Alice refused even the gifts Celine brought for Theo, without considering how her son might feel. Eventually, Alice found Theo standing dangerously close to the edge of Celine's balcony. That moment changed everything. Alice let go of her suspicions and started listening to her husband's advice. She resumed therapy, believing a fresh start might help her and Theo. She told Celine they were moving, but before they could leave, tragedy struck. Celine's husband died. Police ruled it a suicide. Feeling sorry for her friend, Alice invited Celine to stay with them. That night, Alice returned to Celine's house to pick up some clothes and toiletries. While packing, she found the key to the medicine box. Curious, she went to the basement and opened it only to find it full of sedatives. Panicked, Alice rushed home to tell her husband, only to find him already unconscious. Fearing for Theo's safety, she ran upstairs only for Celine to appear and drug her too. Celine posed the unconscious couple in front of the TV, then went upstairs and opened Theo's window. After Alice and her husband were found dead, police ruled it a gas leak, nothing suspicious. And under Celine's careful planning, she successfully gained custody of Theo.